Hi there, I'm Mike, and what I have for you today is August 2017's Loot Crate. It has a kingdom theme. That sounds like fun. I like fantasy stuff. Let's see what's in it. Getting the boring stuff out of the way, as always, there's a magazine. Let's quickly just take a look at it so I can get it over with and onto the actual box. I'm not going to spend any time on it, but the one thing I do like to show off, pause this if you want, this is what the Mega Crate has in store if you got it. Spoiler alert, I didn't. Maybe next time. The second thing I just want to quickly get out of the way is the pin. It's like a Loot Crate coat of arms pin. I mean, I guess it makes sense for a kingdom theme, but it's a pin. In case you're curious, the pin does always unlock something. It has like digital content. In this case, you get a skin for a game Gigantic. I don't play it. It's a free-to-play strategic hero shooter that matches teams of 5 heroes and their massive guardians against each other. That's a free game you can play, but this unlocks a skin that you can have in the game that you get exclusive from the crate, I guess. Let's get on to the actual things in the box. That's what you're all waiting for, right? Starting with the shirt. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. My nips. Feel like I just threw my nips into a fairy well and got an upgrade back because they're hard. This is a Legend of Zelda shirt. It's soft. It's comfy. It's black, which is my favorite shirt color, I guess. The overall outline is that of a pixel Link from the original Nintendo game. And inside that, it's like a layout of the level design from Legend of Zelda. It's a good shirt. I like it. It's what I like, because people are going to see this and get it, and they're going to like it, or they're not. And I'm fine with that. There's no Legend of Zelda by Nintendo logos anywhere. It's just a simple design. It's a good shirt. Let's continue on a stroll through this kingdom. Next is this Lord of the Rings color change glass. Don't really know what that means, so let's get it open and take a look. Ooh. Food safe, do not microwave, hand wash gently, do not soak. Wash before first use. I hope so. This thing's covered in styrofoam. Let's try it out. And just like that, through the magic of editing, I've washed this glass. But I'm curious as to how the color changes. I'm colorblind. Something I'm going to notice. Does that have to be water? I happen to have this cold can of diet soda here. And in pouring it, I'm spilling it all over myself. I really did spill all over this. I spilt like everywhere. I need to clean that up. How is it changing colors? I mean, it changed color because it's clear. Add cold liquid. That's all it says. This liquid is cold. Are there instructions I'm missing? Let's see. Okay. The elvish writing on here changes from whatever color it was to red. I'm sure that's cool, but I'm colorblind, so I can't really tell. Cleaning. So what's next? This is Adventure Time, the Nice King and Gunter. I need my knife for this. Careful not to drop it on my lap like last time. That was a serious issue. Although I didn't bleed from it. It got me, but not good enough. Next time, knife. Next time. It's a hollow statue of the Ice King. I haven't seen the whole series yet. I think I stopped watching somewhere around series 4. I know he did this thing where he was the Nice King when he was like working out or whatever to be nice. But this just looks like when he's the Ice King, because he's got his normal Ice King robes and whatnot. I know last month they gave us the Peace Between Worlds Rick. I wonder if Loot Crate is just going to be adding in like Cartoon Network cartoon statues from now on. I guess I'm okay with that. This is fine. I'm not super into Adventure Time, but it's fine. It'll look good on a shelf somewhere. Not back here, but somewhere. Last and not least, we have a poster, I guess, but it's like a nice little kind of lithograph. It's on cardboard on the back and it's wrapped, which is super nice. I don't think this is it's a painting. It's some sort of artwork. It's Lord of the Rings. It's an Ent with Orthanc here with Mary and Pippin. So this is actually really nice. I definitely think that this is worth getting framed and hung somewhere. It's super nice looking. This is good. I like this. Pretty much all I have to say about it. It's nice. And now the very, very last item is always the box. Loot Crate has a history of doing a crate craft. Sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not. Let's see what this time is. Oh man, the problem every time with these crate crafts is the shipping label on the back makes it really hard to cut out these pieces. So this is this month's loot craft. It's a shield. It's a very plain blank shield, and it's done that way on purpose because you can customize it yourself if you want to. I'm pretty much gonna throw this away as soon as I'm done with this video. So let's break this down. If this is your first time watching my unboxings, I typically do 1 point per item in the box. It gets a point if I like it. It gets a half point if it's okay. And it gets no points if I don't like it. In some cases, it's got negative points if I thought it was super bad. Number 1, the shirt. Legend of Zelda. I like it. It's comfy. It looks good. It gets the point. Number 2, the glass. It's at least a half a point because it's a practical item. It's a glass. I can always use a glass. And it's Lord of the Rings theme, so it looks good at the very least. The color change gimmick, I can't really tell. I'm sure people watching this might have. I don't know if it would pick it up on the camera or not, but I don't really care about that. I do like the glass. I think it looks good. I like that it has Elvish writing on it. So you know what? That's gonna get a point for me. I enjoy it. Number 3, the statue. It's not nothing, so it has that. Adventure Time isn't my favorite thing in the world. From what I do know of Adventure Time, I do like the Ice King and I do like Gunther. He's a penguin. What's wrong with penguins? But does it deserve a whole point? That's the question. It's at least a half point because it's fine. I don't really like Adventure Time a lot. I've watched it, but it's like nothing I'm really gung-ho about. So it's not really anything I really care to display on any of my shelves, and it's not something that really gets me going. So I'm gonna say half point. I feel like a half point for me is fair. Next is the lithograph. The lithograph from the Orthanc thing here. Another item that's at least a half point just for being what it is. I really like Lord of the Rings. It's something I've loved ever since I was in high school. That and Star Wars. And that was back before it was cool to like those things. I went to high school in the late 90s. Back when I was in school, being a nerd and a geek wasn't cool. So if you liked Star Wars the level I did, if you liked Lord of the Rings the level I did, you weren't a normal person. You were sort of the outlier. It wasn't cool to like those things back then. So you have to put that in context. So yeah, I'm gonna give it the point because it deserves it. Lastly is the theme, Kingdom. Do these items fit that? And is it a good theme in the first place? Well, let's take a look at whether or not they fit. Kingdom of Hyrule, one of my favorite kingdoms. Lord of the Rings, yes, many kingdoms there. Adventure Time has tons of kingdoms because it's got tons of princesses and kings and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, that fits. The paper craft thing here, if you're craftier than I am, I'm sure you love this. It's nothing that I'm ever gonna care about. So everything fits the theme, but is the theme good? It's a pretty generic theme. It's a broad topic. So I'm gonna give it a half a point because while everything fits the theme is okay, I guess. So if I math that right, that should put us at about 4 out of 5, which is actually a pretty decent box. I definitely feel like I got my money's worth out of this from the shirt and the glass and the picture thing alone. I've definitely gotten worse. At least there were no pencils and koozies in this. So yeah, 4 out of 5. Definitely worth picking this up if you like fantasy-based kingdom stuff, I guess, because that's what it is. And I do. So that's it for this month's Loot Crate. Let me know in the comments what you think, what you thought of my score. What did you score it? What was your favorite thing in the box? Mine's probably the shirt. Like, share, subscribe, all that other stuff that, you know, people do for YouTube. And that's it. I'll see you later. Bye.